the Assassin's Brotherhood and the Templars Knight Orders have been known to fight each other. They have done so for millennia, after all. For those who don't know, the Assassins are freedom fighters and the Templars are rulers. They oppose each other down to their very core. For the Templars to rule, they need to give the illusion that the citizens have freedom, so they don't revolt. And for the Assassins to fight for freedom, they need to take it away from those who seek to destroy the freedom of others. Both sides are powerful, but have attained the same amount of power through different routes. They both seek something that can give them an edge over this fight. This is what I'm going to be explaining today, and this is the Assassins versus Templars explained. So, they both seek something that can give them the edge, right? This comes into play with the pieces of Edens, the territories they rule over, and the people they have that have a special gene called the Isu gene. Let's first start with the pieces of Eden. The most powerful artifact that were made by a civilization of old. These PoEs, are pieces of Eden for short, grant the user different and spectacular power, from controlling someone's mind and perception of reality to striking down lightning as if you were Zeus himself, or making you, the user, immortal, as in you can't die. It doesn't matter how much you age, you will still look at peak you. These pieces of Eden are the pinnacle of power in the Assassin's Creed universe. So whoever has the most pieces of Eden has the most power that can win them this war. After that, you have the Isu gene. The Isu were a civilization of old that made the pieces of Eden. They used them to control and manipulate the other factions of Isu and humans, because the Isus made humans to be their slaves. The humans, they revolted, and long story short, they both collapsed kind of, and the Isu merged with the humans. So that's why you have some hybrids called human Isu hybrids. I can't explain everything right now in complete detail, so look at my older video, or if you want I can remaster that video, but that's the Isus. After that you have the territories. The Assassins and the Templars both fight for territories, because there are places in the world of Assassin's Creed which house temples, and we don't know exactly where those temples lie, so they fight for the territory and also for freedom. But coming back to the pieces of Eden, if you want to have them, you need to find them. And the problem comes from the fact that we don't know how much pieces of Edens are there out in the world. Because of these prized possessions, you can't just buy them at the convenience store, you know? No, they are buried deep inside the temples that I spoke about earlier, because not a random Joe just can't come around and get them, because these are powerful pieces of Eden items, and the average person just can't use them because they don't have the Isu gene. So they lock them inside of temples to make sure that only the right person can enter that, both on the Templars and the Assassin side. But these temples, as I've stated, can only be entered with someone of Isu DNA. And even if you have some, it does not guarantee you have enough. Only a special few can use the pieces of Eden. But to find the temples that have PoEs, you need to know where they are and if someone has enough genes to use them. That's why the lead scientist at Abstergo Industries, a subsidiary of the Templars Knight Order, Warren Village, has created a machine that lets people go inside their own genetic memory to investigate their ancestors' lives and see where they hit their piece of Eden. So if you were a special person like Desmond Miles and you have lots of ancestors that have good Isu genes and had no contact with PoEs, then Desmond can go through their lives and see where they are and then go to that location and take it for himself. This is the war the assassins fight in the shadow. From starting riots to an Indiana Jones style scavenger hunt for the world's most powerful weapons and the people who can use these weapons. This is the Assassins vs Templars war explained. If you like this video, then subscribe for more, because I am not done, okay? I'm gonna do this forever if possible. But most importantly, tell me what you want to know about the Assassin's Creed universe. And with all that out of the way, just thanks for watching.